Hey there, viewers! It's time to get self-reflective. Have some of your behaviors been annoying to your friends lately? I know, it's a hard one to answer, but we all need to think about the influence we have on people around us. Let's talk about 7 signs you've become a toxic person. Do you blame everyone else for your problems? Are you more of a taker than a giver? Are you one to hold grudges? Oh no, are more of your friends slowly abandoning you? We're talking all that and more. Let's begin, shall we? Number 1. Your friends are abandoning you. As you grow a little older, you'll start to drift away from some of your friends. It's a sad but natural part of life. If you find that your friends are ignoring your calls or canceling plans last minute, they might be distancing themselves from you purposefully. If you're consistently creating drama in your group, you might find yourself alone pretty quickly. As people's lives grow more hectic, they have less time to deal with unnecessary hysteria. If a person close to them is bringing on extra tension, they may cut them off. I know, right? It's blunt. It's harsh. It's the reality of life. People have families, mortgages, and important jobs. While going out and having fun with people is still on the table, things aren't going to be as crazy as they were in your teens and early 20s. Your friends want a much more chill vibe, so if people are cutting you loose, you may be too much of a handful. Have you ever had an extreme falling out with a friend? Was it about you? Did you ever patch things up? Sound off in the comment section and start a conversation with our bestie community. Number 2. You talk a lot of smack. Be honest, you do this. We all do from time to time. In a social media era like this one, people have a hard time not discussing people, but you want to try and avoid this as much as possible. Talking smack is not only rude, it's both mentally and physically draining. You can only get so much mileage out of talking bad about people. Those around you will start to get fed up as well. Talking smack brings a lot of bad energy, something most people don't want to be around. It can also bring a lot of unwanted attention into your life. You never know who you're talking to. One of these days you will say something to the wrong person. They'll end up relaying it to the person you were talking about. Things are known to get pretty ugly from there. You don't want a person finding out you were speaking badly about them. It's an easy way to both lose a friend and get physically hurt. Besides, there's nothing more sobering than being told, "I heard you were saying something about me." Well, say it now. Number 3. You never admit fault. This is something people tolerate until it becomes too much to handle. Are you a person who never takes blame for your mistakes? Well, I don't expect you to answer that. These folks are normally in such crazy denial they don't even realize what they've done. Let's say you said something that your friend took offense to, but you really meant it as a compliment. Your friend leaves the room upset. You look around at others wondering what went wrong. After they try several times to get you to apologize, you still won't budge. In your mind, you did nothing wrong. I didn't mean to sound sarcastic, it's just my delivery. If you're constantly being blamed for things, you might be a problem in the lives of your loved ones. There are some people who just refuse to admit that they've hurt someone. Life is about facing your mistakes and learning from them. A person who can't accept the fact they screw up is one of the most toxic people you'll meet. Number 4. You hold grudges. Making a mistake and hurting others is one thing. Refusing to let go of a friend's mistake is another. Sometimes you've got to learn to let go. You owe it to yourself. Holding onto a grudge is taxing. The amount of energy we spend dwelling on people who've crossed us could take years off our life. Whether it's through therapy, meditation, or simply forgiving the person, you need to find a way to be at peace. Holding grudges can also lead to talking smack. If you're angry at someone, you're likely to shoot off your mouth to the wrong person. This only brings on more problems. Your friends can only give you so much advice before they leave you themselves. Before we continue, is your relationship crumbling? Are you trying to find out why? Well, you first need to know the signs. Check out our latest video on 17 warning signs you're in a toxic relationship. Now back to our list of signs you've become a toxic person. Number 5. You always have to be right. This kind of goes back to what I was saying before. Some folks just can't admit it when they're wrong, not just with mistakes they've made, but with small details and misinformation. Do you constantly feel the need to dominate people in debates? Do you keep going even after you've been proven wrong? This is another classic trait of a toxic person. You're like the warrior who keeps fighting even after losing all their limbs. There's zero chance of you winning, but you keep going out of pride. You think it's admirable, while your friends think it's pathetic. One of the healthiest things you can do for yourself is take a step back and analyze how you approach arguments. Are you trying to be productive, or do you simply want to rile people up? It's not just in heated debates where this ugly trait comes out. It can even be simple things like giving a friend the wrong directions. Even after you've been proven wrong, you're still explaining how right you are. There's no point anymore. Why stress yourself out? Number 6. You take more than you give. This toxic trait is one of the worst on our list. It's something most people have little time for, but it's normally something the person doesn't notice until the friend calls them out. How many of your loved ones have ever accused you of being selfish? Have they ever brought up how much they've done for you while receiving nothing in return? I know, there's no price tag on friendship, but that doesn't mean you can continually ask for favors and not be there when that person finally needs you. Whether it's your friend or romantic partner, a relationship is a two-way street. You need to help each other out. People like to feel as if they're appreciated. When they start feeling like your personal servant, it annoys them. Giving back feels good. The good part is that you don't need to bend over backwards. It starts with the smallest gesture. If you notice your friend has been picking up coffee for you the last little while, then it's time for you to offer. Have they invited you out for dinner? Well, you can invite them over for once. Otherwise, you won't see much of them as time goes on. Number 7, you're way too negative. If there's one thing people don't like in their lives, it's an unnecessary pessimist. In a world where everyone seems to be anxious and on edge, the last thing you need to be doing is reminding friends how bad things are. Yes, looking at stuff from a realistic perspective has its upsides, but if you're constantly saying terrible things, people won't like you. Even those close to you get tired. Whether it's commenting on something in the news or simply making harsh observations and comments, a negative thought goes a long way. It becomes the only thing you offer in a conversation. Man, would you look at the outfit on that guy? What's the point of having dreams? I mean, we're all going to die eventually. Oh, you guys like that movie? It stunk. These people are such drags. The good news is, yes, I said good news, it can exist, pessimists. The good news is that you can always improve your attitude. Try holding back the next time you think of something smarmy or negative to say. The more positive you act around others, the more your friends will want to be around you. Better conversation is sometimes the best way to maintain a relationship. Yep, it's hard to reflect on your mistakes sometimes, but I think I've sparked your interest. Let's talk more about your personality with some more videos. Check out what your blood type says about your personality. Or how about what your zodiac sign says about your first impression? Go ahead, click one, or better, click both. Find out more about who you are. Also, remember to like and subscribe to our channel. Do you feel like you have some toxic traits? Is there one that we missed? Let us know in the comments below.